told your friend you're not okay.
In a matter of hours, a short Netflix teaser exploded onto the internet, sparking a wave of reactions that sent timelines into a frenzy. It wasn't just because all 7 members of BTS were performing in full for the first time in a long time, but because one figure immediately captured the global attention from the very first second: Jungkook. The 19-second teaser turned out to be the official announcement for a worldwide event titled BTS THE COMEBACK Live ARIRANG, an exclusive live broadcast scheduled for March 21st and available only on the same platform. Instantly, ARMY realized this wasn't just another live event. It was a declaration that a new chapter for BTS had truly begun. As soon as the teaser was uploaded to Platform X, the reaction was uncontrollable. In no time, the post was flooded with hundreds of thousands of interactions. The comments section was filled with excitement, disbelief, and exclamations of the world being captivated by Jungkook's charm once again. Even before the teaser had even reached the minute mark, his name had already shot to the top of the trending topics. And the reason is clear. From the opening frame, the visual atmosphere felt distinct from any previous BTS era. Dramatic lighting, shadowy backdrops, and a much darker artistic tone indicated that this comeback concept was moving toward a more mature, and more cinematic style. All the members appeared in all-black outfits, from leather jackets and elegant blazers to well-cut trousers, making them look like the stars of an international film. But amidst this majestic atmosphere, Jungkook's aura emerged like a flash of light that could not be ignored. His slightly wavy black hair, intense gaze that pierced the camera, and calm yet charismatic expression struck many with his power. Although he only appeared briefly, every second of his presence felt like an irresistible visual assault. For AMY, this moment sparked an explosion of emotions. After a long journey in which each member focused on their individual activities, finally seeing them reunited as OT7 brought a long-awaited warm feeling. And Jungkook, who in recent years has become one of the most globally recognized idols, seemed ready to influence the momentum of this comeback era with full force. The teaser also featured a series of concept photos that immediately became a big topic. One of the most talked about was a studio portrait of Jungkook standing side by side with Jin. Both wore black blazers against a dark backdrop, gazing upward with serene expressions that radiated BTS's newfound maturity as a global group. There were also candid photos that rekindled fans' connection with the members' signature interactions. One moment that immediately went viral was when Jungkook was seen shaking Kim Taehyung's hand with a warm smile, a simple yet meaningful interaction for ARMYs who missed their closeness as a family. Meanwhile, Park Jimin also attracted attention thanks to his striking blonde hair and commanding stage presence. But no matter what, the discussion always ultimately returned to Jungkook. Many fans called his visuals in this teaser a Hollywood leading man, with a style seemingly designed to exude an elegant, mysterious male character. His gaze, calm, focused, and deep, was an element that made him seem like a key figure in the larger narrative BTS was building. What made this teaser even more compelling was its minimalist concept. There was no dialogue, no narration, and barely any music. The entire emphasis was placed on the visuals, expressions, and presence of each member. This strategy proved incredibly effective. Without a single word, BTS was able to generate immense global curiosity. Many believe this concept marked BTS's transition to a more mature, elegant, and internationally oriented phase. In this context, Jungkook's position became one of the most dominant centers of attention. As a member with a very strong global influence, every appearance he made generated massive conversation. It's no wonder that as soon as the teaser was released, his name immediately skyrocketed and topped trending lists in various countries. A few hours after the teaser aired, fans shared HQ photos from the same photo shoot. One photo became a favorite among many. The entire OT7 standing on a dimly lit stage with dramatic lighting creating powerful silhouettes. In the frame, Jungkook stood confidently in a black leather jacket, staring straight into the camera with such intense energy that it seemed to symbolize BTS's rise as a unit. However, this wave of enthusiasm wasn't the end of it. After teasers and concept photos went viral worldwide, the atmosphere in the fan community transformed into a countdown to a historic moment. Many said they hadn't seen such euphoria in a long time, as if the entire world was gearing up for a long-awaited new chapter. Over the following days, more and more details began to emerge from fan discussions, visual analysis, and even leaks from staff members sharing snippets of the story on their personal social media accounts. From the lighting to the consistent color tones in every frame, everything hinted that this new concept wasn't just a style, but a visual language reflecting a major transformation. Several entertainment analysts even began to predict that the March 21st live event could be a turning point in their global strategy. Some said that reuniting all the members on one stage signaled the beginning of a much more expressive, mature, and focused musical era. Others believed that the introduction of the ARIRANG concept wasn't just a tribute to culture, but also a symbol that they were ready to bring a new identity to the world stage. Meanwhile, fans continued to discover details that deepened their curiosity. In some unofficial footage, glimpses of traditional stage settings blended with modern nuances, a rarely seen visual combination. Fans began to theorize that the event might present a story, narrative, or symbolism that would lay the foundation for their upcoming full-length comeback. And with each discussion, the spotlight on the center of attention grew increasingly unstoppable. Many noticed that in every photo, expression, and movement, there was a seemingly unspoken but deeply felt message. It was as if she was developing a new character, no longer just a dazzling artist on stage, but one who carried a stronger, more mysterious, and more mature musical identity. Some fans even began to note how the balance between the members' presence and their individual appeal felt completely different this time around. While everyone appeared with a much more mature aura, there was a certain energy that made her the visual center of gravity of the entire concept. This sparked much aesthetic analysis, particularly regarding how minimalist expressions and simple movements could create such a dramatic effect. As the event date approached, international fans began planning global watch parties. Even before the event began, various communities in Europe, South America, and Southeast Asia had already announced plans to watch together, complete with elegant black-themed decorations that echoed the previously released teaser. This demonstrated the enormous impact of the 19-second video. Content creators were also on the scene. Reaction videos, theoretical analyses, and even fan-made edits styled like Hollywood movie trailers flooded video platforms. Interestingly, most of these edits focused on the teaser's highlight reel, reaffirming its visual dominance in the comeback narrative. Some professional editors even openly admitted that its charisma in the teaser was enough to open a blockbuster movie. Speculation about the live stage, meanwhile, ran rampant. Some predicted traditional dance elements combined with modern choreography. There were also theories that the event might introduce new music or special versions of older songs. What made these theories even more intriguing was how they all related to the dark and elegant atmosphere already presented. As the day approached, global curiosity reached a point where time seemed to slow down. Fan communities on social platforms continue to post hourly countdowns, demonstrating the powerful appeal of this event. Many feel that this live event could be a crucial bridge to a new album or a more aggressive global era. And amidst all this growing frenzy, one thing has become abundantly clear. If just 19 seconds can shake the internet that much, then the moment on March 21st has the potential to be one of the most historic events of their career. Many believe that the stage will not only herald a comeback, but a declaration that a new era has begun. One that will likely be led by the charm, power, and charisma that has been evident since the first teaser.